British #1, Emma Raducanu, had her blood pressure and temperature taken before retiring from the first round encounter with American Ann Lee at the Wuhan Open. Raducanu looked devoid of energy and appeared to struggle with the hot and humid condition as she trailed 6-1, 4-1 in the China Open. A deep run in Wuhan would have boosted Raducanu's chances of being seeded for January's Australian Open, the first Grand Slam of the season. But then injury couldn't allow her to continue as she of course, retired for that very one. It's been a year and season of worry, injuries to players. Most of the players, both in the ATP and the WTA, they've been complaining because of too much games, loaded within the calendar. And some are crying, saying that they should reduce the number of games. Do you think that it is high time that the tennis authority look into this very issue? Because we have plethora of names and players that have, retired courtesy of injury because of overloaded calendar.
It's not compulsory that I participate in all of the championships that I'm invited to. You have the clay surface, you have the hard surface, you have grass. Some players are experts on clay, while some are experts on grass, as the case may be. If you have, let's say, for example, 25 tournaments in the year, and I think that because of, how much I understand my body, I'll decide to compete in 15 or 17 or 18 tournaments annually. But again, most of these athletes and their teams, the more championship you participate in, there is appearance fee for you, one.
Yeah.
The further you go in the competition,
the more points you
more money for you,
yeah.
and of course more points, to climb the ladder in the world, the rankings. So this could be some of the factors, associate factors that attract, athletes to be part of every competition that they get invitation to participate in. And for Raducanu, I want to believe she wanted to make the cut in the first Grand Slam next year, the Australian Open. So she had to participate in this one and look at what has happened. Your team needs to really understand the weather conditions of where the next tournament is taking place, that you've got an invitation. If you're moving from a cold region to a hot region, you can be rest assured that it is going to affect your body, chemistry, except you arrive on time for adaptation. And adaptation does not really start in the first or second day.
Yeah.
Scientifically, I think it starts on the fourth day. So if you arrive 2 days to the championship and you play your very first game, you might not really, fit into what you intend bringing, because yes, the weather must have started taking, its toll, on you, as the case may be. So yes, reduce the number of competitions in the year. But even if you reduce it, will that still solve the problem? It would solve it. So for me, what I think that players needs to do right now, begin to look at the calendar for the year, because you have an idea the number of competitions from January 1 to December 31.
Yeah.
You know when, what dates this championship are going to take place. You can decide to select those ones that you're going to participate in. But if you're really keen about maintaining your grip, at the top 3 or top 10 rankings, you might be tempted to participate in all of them so that you can score these points, make your money from appearance fee. The further you go in the championship, the money you're going to make. So that's, I want to believe, is the reason why this athlete participates in all of the championship. Because if I'm invited to be at the Monte Carlo, it's up to me to tell the organizers that I will not be available. Nobody will crucify you for not participating at the Monte Carlo Masters or the China Open. Nobody is going to do that.
All right, you see how this one pans out, but the players themselves, they need to also take a look closely to the calendars every year and try to see some of the games that they need to avoid in order to stay 100% fit. As more games comes with a whole lot of strenuous activities in your body temperature. Mr. Peter Baje talked about adaptation, leaving your region or where you stay. Maybe the region is that humid. You go to a climate where it's that hot. You need 4 to 5 days for you to acclimatize with such weather. And if you go there, 2 days, 3 days, scientifically, you might not just be able to acclimatize on time before some of those games, and this has caused some of the players a whole lot of injuries.